Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopeful elect. Let's get right into it. The guy who you see on the screen here, this is Captain Tazaryach of the ISUPK. And basically, brothers have been doing videos on this guy, and basically he's going off in the scriptures, teaching that women are the strongest thing in the Bible or on the earth outside of the Most High, which is completely going off. So once again, this guy, this is the same guy. You had to keep in mind, this is the same guy that was saying, go get the juice. And I believe he got the juice. As the scriptures say, never trust thine enemy. So we definitely not going to go off of what this guy is saying. This guy is completely going off. And when you make statements like this must be corrected. It must be corrected because there's nowhere in the Bible that supports his statement that the woman is the strongest thing in the Bible or on the earth outside of the Most High. Obviously, he completely overlooked Yahweh Shai, who is the second most powerful being in existence. And he is a man. So right there, you can stop listening to this guy right off the bat. Our apostle Gabar said, this guy has been hanging around the conscious community or the unconscious community too long. A lot of them teaching that the woman is God, which is madness. Like I said, this guy, he's basically saying things that will attract, obviously, more women to him in their organization. So he's saying things that they like or they would like to hear, as opposed to giving the truth. See, we believe in teaching the 100% truth. And if somebody don't like it, you just don't like it. The truth is the truth. Now, with that, let's play this clip real quick.
And then y'all talk about the women in the Bible. What is the strongest thing outside of God in the Bible, above man or anything else? What is the strongest thing?
I got to stop it right there. He completely going off. The guy said above man when there's an order, and we're going to get to that, to what the Most High set up. And he definitely did not set the woman up over the man.
Y'all know? A woman. Yeah. So shut up with that bullshit. When you go in the first Esdras, stop. When you go in the first Esdras, the 3rd chapter, it says the only thing stronger on the planet than a woman is the Most High. So when
what is he quoting? He's going into first Esdras, chapter 3, where you got 3 men, including Zerubbabel, going into ways how they can impress the king and who would be the best at it. So basically, I'm going to get to the point. It says, first Esdras chapter 3 and verse 10, the first wrote, wine is the strongest. The second wrote, the king is the strongest. And verse 12, the third wrote, women are the strongest. But above all things, truth beareth away the victory. So these are just 3 men giving their opinions of what would impress the king to try to win, basically, to see who had the wisest saying. This has nothing to do with the Proverbs, nothing to do with Psalms or some wise sayings from the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushai. This is just 3 men giving their opinions. So this is what he's going off of to bring out that BS, talking about women are the strongest thing in the Bible or on the earth outside of men. Which he took these scriptures completely out of context. Like I said, this is 3 men trying to impress the king with their sayings, with what they think. This is no wise sayings from thus saith the Lord. Now, with that, Let's start out in the book of Matthew. This is the book of St. Matthew, chapter 28 and 18. Because like I said, he skipped right over Yahushua. He just skipped right over him as if it's the Most High, then the woman. That's BS, man. It says, this is Yahushua speaking. It says, Matthew chapter 28, 18. And Yahushua came and spake unto them, saying, all power is given unto me in heaven and in earth. So right there, point blank period, we know that Yahushua is the second most powerful being in existence, and he's a man. So where does the woman fit in? So he's completely going off right there. So if you're listening to this guy, you can stop right there, because this guy is just saying all kind of madness, basically to attract women, to impress women, as opposed to teaching the 100% truth. That's exactly what he's supposed to be doing. But obviously the guy's going off. Now, from there, let's go to the book of 1 Peter. This is the book of 1 Peter, chapter 3, and verse 6. 1 Peter, chapter 3, and verse 6, it says, even Sara obeyed Abraham, calling him Lord. As you can see right there, women used to call our men back in the day, they would call him Lord. So that definitely cuts what he's saying. That's the complete opposite. He's saying that the women are right under the Most High. It says, whose daughters ye are, as long as ye do well and are not afraid with any amazement. Likewise, ye husbands, dwell with them according to the knowledge, giving honor unto the wife as unto the weaker vessel. See, this is the point. See, the women are the weaker vessel. Definitely weaker. Not just physically, not just mentally, but spiritually. See, the Lord has created the men, and he speaks through the men. As that's clearly written all throughout the Bible, the Lord is speaking through his men. The prophets are not women. The men of the Lord that the Lord was working with, even Yahushua. Yahushua had 12 disciples, and not one of them was a woman. So we're not even talking 50-50 here. See, the Lord chose men. He created the men in his image. It says, as the beginning heirs together of grace of life, that your prayers may not be hindered. So we clearly see here that the woman is the weaker vessel. Now, let's go from there. Let's get this in Genesis, because the Lord clearly created the woman as a helpmeet for the man. It says, Genesis 2 and 18, and the Lord, Yahweh Shem Shai, power, meaning powers, the Elohim, said, it is not good that the man should be alone. I will make him a helpmeet for him. See, the Lord said he would make the woman as a helpmeet. So the woman is supposed to be obeying her husband and helping her husband achieve the goals. The man is the head of the household. The man is the head. That's the way the Most High set it up. As the scriptures say, the Most High is not the author of confusion. So when you got a guy like Captain Tazaryach teaching that women are right under the Most High and it's skipping over the man, you know that's madness, and you know this guy is completely going off. Now, let's go from there to the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 11 and verse 3. This is the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 11 and verse 3. But I will have you know that the head of every man is Hamachiach, is Yahushua. So Yahushua is the head of the man, and the head of the woman is the man. Clearly, point blank, period. The head of the woman is the man. It says, and the head of Hamachiach or Yahushua is the Most High. So the Lord has an order that he set up. It's Yahushua, it's Yahweh, it's Yahushua, it's the man, and then it's the woman. That is the order that the Lord set up. And the guy like this guy is teaching complete madness. He got that Queen of Heaven spirit, to where he's teaching that the woman is above the man. Basically, that's what that's exactly what he just said by making that statement, which he is completely going off. Now let's go there to the book of 1 Corinthians. I'm just going to get to the point on these. This is the book of 1 Corinthians. I'm going to go here. Chapter 11 and 8. 1 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 8. It says, for the man is not of the woman, but the woman of the man. Neither was the man created for the woman, but the woman for the man. You see that? The woman was created for the man as a helpmeet, to help the man, to assist the man, to achieve the goals. Whatever his goals is, that's what the woman was created for. To basically have his back, to run the household and to do the things that needs to be done from a woman, raising the children, taking care of her husband. The Lord set it up in perfect order. And if everybody is in their right place, doing their roles, everything flows, everything works. Now, let's go from there to the book of Isaiah, because we bring this out all the time, because we're coming into a time of trouble. We always talking about Jacob's trouble, a time on earth that there's never been. And the Lord, this is what the Lord said he's going to do to his men. He says, I will make, Isaiah 13 and 12, and I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. So in other words, the Lord is going to make a man more precious than fine gold, meaning is he's going to be very scarce. I'm talking about a man of the Lord. See, a woman in that day is going to want one of these men. It's not the other way around. It doesn't say he's going to make a woman. He said he's going to make a man more precious than fine gold. Why is it stated like that? Because that is who he's going to put the power on. That is who he has as the head. See, women during that time, they're going to be looking for a man of the Lord. If the Lord blesses them to be with one. As a matter of fact, when you look at the book of Isaiah, chapter 4 and verse 1, it says, Isaiah 4 and 1, and in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man. You see, it's not the opposite. It's the women that's going to want to get with the man, saying, we will eat our own bread and we will wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. In other words, they're going to want to get with that man. They're going to want to be hooking up with that man, and they're not going to have any problem with it. As you can see, in that day, a woman is just going to be blessed to be with a man of the Lord, to have that protection, because the Lord is going to put the power on the man in that day. Now, let's go here. Let's close it out here, because the point has been made how the Lord has set things up. Let's close it out in 1 Corinthians. 1 Corinthians chapter 14 and verse 33. 1 Corinthians chapter 14 and 33. For the Most High is not the author of confusion, but of peace, as in all the churches of the saints. So the Most High is not the author of confusion. He set up an order. He set it up. He's on top. Obviously, Yahweh is on top. Then his son, Yahweh Shai, then the man, and then the woman. That is the order. You can't get around that. So this guy is completely going off. This Captain Tazaryach, he's going completely off, saying that the woman is strongest outside of the Most High. That is completely false. And you want to steer clear of guys like this, because the only thing he's pushing is confusion. And we're not here to confuse people. We're here to give you the 100% truth. Following guys like this, he going to have you basically going fall. If the blind lead the blind, they will both fall into a ditch. And the scripture also says the deceived and the deceiver are his. And obviously this guy is the deceiver. The Lord set him up to deceive. And anybody who following after this guy, you're just going to be deceived by following and or believing in this false doctrine, which cannot be supported by the scriptures. It says, it's not coming to me. That's exactly what would happen. See, the Lord is not the author of confusion. And once again, you got guys out here going off, breaking down the scriptures wrong. There's nothing to support his statement. Basically, that's just a man's statement. It has nothing to do with the scriptures. It cannot be backed up by the scriptures. But what can be backed up is that the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, he has an order. And he set it up to where it's him, Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, the man, and then the woman. And with that, I hope that you were edified by this lesson. This has been Captain Tazaryach says a woman is the strongest thing outside of the Most High in the Bible or on the earth, which is false. I want to give all praise, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Makakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom.